What's up, y'all? It's your girl, maninanani, back again with another video. And as y'all can tell from the title, I'm going to be doing the tea time for you guys and reading and reacting to your guys' story times and giving my 2 cents. And yeah, so if y'all see me looking down, it's because my laptop is right here. I have my email pulled up. But let's not waste no time. Let's get right into it. And remember that if y'all want to send me a story time, go ahead and send it to my business email. It will be in the description down below. It is thatssomaninani at gmail.com. So let's get right into it. This is a story time about how this person lost their virginity. All right, so it says, so I was 18 years old, and me and my friend Jake were the last in our group to lose our virginity. We were tired of one of our other friends making fun of us and were determined to lose it. Jake knew this girl named Shannon who went to... Y'all putting people's what school they went to and everything? Okay, for the sake of keeping everything anonymous, we're just going to put a random college. Went to Kent State, and we planned to go up there to see her. At this time, his cousin was getting married in Columbus. We were going to stay up there for the whole weekend. We met Shannon at a party, and I guess she had a roommate named Lily. I hope you're using code names as well, but if not, oh well. Lily was really tall, and we hit it off instantly. We danced the whole night, and I ended up fingering her on the dance floor. Oh my gosh. On a dance floor, though? Okay, let me keep going. Unfortunately for Jake, Shannon's boyfriend kept calling her when we went back to their room. Shannon ended up going to sleep early, and I was forced to have sex in the dark with Lily while Jake waited outside. Okay. While having sex with Lily, she moved my penis towards her butt. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, this is a good one to start off with. Okay. I couldn't believe this was my first time, and she wanted to do anal. I gave it a shot, but didn't really like it, so I stopped. Fortunately, Jake texted me to leave. I was in such a hurry that I put my pants on and left my boxers. What a way to lose your virginity. I will never forget it. Okay, that is funny as hell. The fact that you did that on the dance floor is just crazy. But I guess, I mean, why didn't you like it? I got a couple questions. Why didn't you like it? Because, I mean, I get anal isn't for everybody, but most guys like it. But yeah, that's funny that you ended up having to, not sneak, but you ended up having to, like, he had to wait outside. That's pretty messed up. But hey, Jake is a good wingman because he waited outside for you and gave you time. Okay. Next. All right, this one's kind of long. Okay, so it says, so I had this friend who introduced me to my boyfriend who was her boyfriend's roommate. She's been in a relationship for the past 4 years. Both of our boyfriends hike together and go rock climbing. So one day I told her about my boyfriend becoming more distant. Of course, she told me not to worry about it. We were relationship goals basically, a match made in heaven, and that is just a phase that almost every relationship goes through. Okay, let me pause. I'm sorry. If your man is becoming more distant, investigate, because that's not normal, period. So fast forward 7 months down the line, my brother ends up going to jail, and I was completely devastated. Anyone who knows me knows that my brother is my world. He practically raised me, and we both grew up in foster care. The reason he went to jail is something super shady, but that's a story for another time. Send that in, girl. We want to hear it. We want to hear it. But basically around this time, he started being distant with me again. I thought it was because of my mood swings and being depressed at the time. I literally had to take time off of work last week due to lack of eating and lack of sleep. Basically, I thought it was me, so I reached out to my friend and told her everything that was going on again, and she told me I should just open up to him and let him know what I'm going through and allow him to express himself to me, continuously reassuring that we were perfect couple and actually meant to be for each other. Okay, let me pause again. When your friend is like doing all that extra, red flag, because that means that they really are sneaking behind your back, or they really know something that you don't, and that's the snake right there. So, all right. So I can kind of see where this story is going. Fast forward to New Year's Eve, we're all at a party enjoying ourselves. Not exactly sure how we got invited to this party, but it was a mansion party, and I'd never been to a mansion. And everyone was down. Plus, of course, it is a good distraction, and who don't want to end the year with a bang? Facts, because invite me to a mansion party, and I'm there. I've been to a couple. They be lit. So anyway, the celebration is lit. Pre-party to the actual party to going ham all day, leading into the night. Absolutely no complaints except for the fact that I was meeting more new people than actually hanging out with the ones that I came with. About 2 hours have passed, and it was about time for the countdown. So I was looking for my best friend and her boyfriend. Well, instead, I was distracted with the huge fight that broke out, which was the fight of my boyfriend and her boyfriend. Oh, so your boyfriend and your friend's boyfriend fought. Turns out my boyfriend got high in the bathroom with a bunch of strangers, completely drunk, went off on my best friend about being a whore and forcing him to be with me while she had her cake and ate it too. Of course, her boyfriend was sitting on the side of her when he went off, and naturally they began fighting. I didn't learn any of this until about 2 days later when I did it. When I did, it was from the mouth of my best friend, who was knowing that I speak to or acknowledge. She basically told me at the time, and I will break down to her about him being distant, will be the time that they would fight because he would want to be with her. She knew that I was in love with him and I was going through a really hard time, so she urged him to be with me, but the bitch didn't want to stop messing with him. So they say keep your friends close and keep your enemies closer, but when you don't know who is who, how the fuck you know? Oh, okay. Y'all gotta do better with your punctuation and with your spelling because I'm over here struggling. Okay. How the fuck you know who to keep close anyway? That was a horrible New Year's. I'm legitly confused. But it says right now I'm doing better though and a lot focused on just me in case you were wondering. Okay, sis, period. I ended up getting a call, but period, girl, I'm glad you're doing better. I'm kind of confused, to be honest, on the story in totality. So your best friend was messing with your boyfriend, and when he was being distant, he was really with her. Is that what you're trying to say? Quite confused, but I'm so glad that you're doing better now. Okay, next. All right, so this one says, as you know, I keep a very low profile on social media, but here's an anonymous story time for your new segment. Thank you for sending it in, and it's okay. We're going to keep you low. We ain't going to say who you are. I was a college student doing a semester abroad in Europe. I had just broken up with my girlfriend of several years. A group of us took a train to Amsterdam, where I had my first experience ever smoking pot. We had a lot of fun. To save money, we decided to take a night train somewhere else instead of staying at a hotel in Amsterdam. Most of the group decided to go to Paris, but one girl, I had a crush on her. Oh, okay. And I decided to go to Vienna instead. Okay. We were very high when we got on the train and fell asleep pretty quickly in the sleeper car we had chosen. In the middle of the night, a loud banging on the door woke us up. It was the German police. Okay. We were at the border and they wanted to check our passports. They must have either looked at us and seen that we were American college kids leaving Amsterdam and or smelled pot on us, because they made us get up, empty our bags, and rummage through them, clearly looking for drugs. Didn't find anything, but then made the girl I was with go out in the little hallway outside the sleeper car we were in while they strip searched me. I had to take off every item of clothing and even bend over so they could look for drugs hidden where the sun don't shine. He said I had no drugs. They finally left us alone, but the idea of the German police still gives me nightmares. Okay, that would honestly freak me out too, because like any other country's police even America's police kind of makes me like a little antsy, or like, I don't know, they just make me feel a little bit uncomfortable. But that is crazy. They strip searched you. Did they strip search her too? What did they do once they didn't find anything? We want more. We want more. So what did they say? They just searched, you didn't find anything, and then just let that be that? Interesante. Yeah, that's crazy. But we want more. I want to know if they strip searched her too, and I want to know, like, was she scared? Like, yeah. Okay. All right, next. This is going to be kind of short. My unit got called up and assigned to Berlin. My platoon was mostly kids fresh out of high school, just out of AIT, and not very worldly. If you didn't know, Germany and Berlin in particular is a little more free with their porn, strip clubs, and other debauchery than the US. There were signs all over for a strip club called Sexyland, which featured sex shows. When I heard my charges were going to visit the place, I felt it was necessary to go to make sure they didn't get in trouble. You know, you wanted to go. I'm just saying. So we paid the 20 DM. I'm assuming DM is like their currency. So we paid the 20 DM to get in, and the younger guys all settled into their front row seating to wait for the show to start while I sat back at the bar nursing my 8 DM bar. Okay. The lights went down, the curtains opened up, and what unfolded was hilarious. Oh my gosh. I have never seen or smelled a fatter woman upright on her feet than the 3 women that waddled out on the stage. Those poor kids scrambled out of there as if their lives depended on it. The bartender, laughing at the situation, smiled at me and said, "Wednesday is fat night. Come back tomorrow." Pause. Fat night? That's a real thing? Fat night. Okay. So Thursday, repeat. Except Thursday was pet night. Bartender, again laughing, told me, sorry. Come back tomorrow. Weeknights are weird. Fridays and weekends are the normal ones. It says Friday, piss and shit night. Don't ask. Okay, I won't ask, because what? And then it says we never went back. I don't know what to say about that one. That is tragic. No disrespect to the fat girls, but like, is that how strip clubs and like sexy land, is that how like strip clubs and stuff are out there? Like, is that what they do? They have different nights, and one of them is pet night and fat girl night. That's really crazy. Like, wow. That's literally how I feel about the story that you just told me. Wow. Okay. Yeah, okay. So that's it for you all. I'm so sorry that the video was so short, but I read the story times. I just did 4 of them, I believe. So go ahead and send your story times in and stay tuned for the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Send me some good stories, y'all. Send me some juicy good stories. As y'all can tell, I still have the green. It's kind of faded a little bit, but a new color is coming soon, so please stay tuned for that. Look at my nails. I got my nails done. I just got yellow with like a little white design, and I got my toes white. But I will insert a picture so y'all can see, because my toes and my nails look cute. But yeah, so, and I got a little zigzag part. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I asked a question about your story time. Feel free to leave it in the comment section. Oh, sorry, that sneeze just took everything on me. Feel free to go ahead and leave it in the comment section down below, or go ahead and feel free to DM me. Please make sure y'all share your stories, because we want to know. We want to hear them. Y'all are doing good so far. I also want to mention that I am very close to being monetized, and I just appreciate the support a lot. Like, I don't even think that y'all understand how much I appreciate the love and support. Make sure you guys like, because it helps me with my algorithm. Make sure you guys turn on your post notification bell so that you can be notified every time your girl posts. And thank you guys so much again for being there for me and being true supporters and watching me, because it is greatly appreciated. I love you guys so, so, so much. Make sure you participate and follow me on TikTok and follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is maninani__. And my Snapchat is maninanilove. That will also be on the screen. Thank you guys. And remember to live your very best life. Bye.